Hello and welcome back to this episode of Yoga with YJ. We are going back into backbends for today, so you will need a strap, a block, and a roll. So you can use any big towel, fold it into half. I've been showing you how to do this like every episode. Fold it into half and then fold it into three. Alright, once you got it into three, you start to roll it from one end and roll it really tightly like a sushi roll. And for those of you who have watched my video and you don't use the roll, you use a block instead, I will suggest you to use a roll because one of the reason why Anna actually introduced the roll into the practice is because it helps to massage the internal organs when you lay over the roll. So one of the stories is that so there is a lot of things that are stuck in the intestine area where your tummy is, right? This part of the body holds a lot of stuck energy. One of the way that this thing do is actually to help you to massage and move those stuck stuff out of the way. So my teacher Jambo actually says that he worked with someone with constipation, and after introducing the roll to that person, that person is cleared. It's like a pipe that is being blocked, but after the roll goes in, it's cleared. So use a roll if you didn't try it before. All right. Let's start the practice. Close your eyes. I also want to give a shout out to every one of you who have tried my class because you guys are awesome. We are working with the intent of showing yourself kindness today. A lot of times we don't show ourselves kindness enough. So especially in body image, as for example, someone might say that, you look fat, for example, right? It rings a lot of triggers in you. Why does it ring a lot of triggers in you? That is something you might want to ask yourself. As a society, it is also not helping really because we are always being sold the very slim and muscular kind of body image that this society holds as ideal. So in trying very hard to become like what the ideal have in the society, we become very stressed and we become very unkind to ourselves. You start calling yourself lazy, you start calling yourself this, that, degrading the spirit in that sense because you are putting yourself down. So today, I invite you to show yourself some kindness by starting on the yoga mat. It can be, if you cannot do a particular pose, show yourself much better kindness by telling yourself that I will reach there someday, but not today. Or not because oh my god, my arms is too short, my thighs is too big, I'm too fat to do this pose, I'm too thin to do this pose, I got no strength. So practice showing yourself some kindness on the mat first. That eventually will work your way through into your life. Alright. Open up your eyes and come into seated side bend. Right leg straight, left foot towards your butt. So we always start off on the left So today we start off the right for some change. Take a deep inhale into the side ribs. Exhale, draw front ribs down. Big inhale, spread all sides of the ribs, front and back. Hold the breath, move into the side bend. Next, reach left arm overhead. Keep your feet really active by lengthening your thighs away from you and pushing the foot away from you. Coming into neck release, release the right ear down to your right shoulder, leave left arm up and away over towards the side of your ribs. Huge inhale, pull the shoulder and arms away from you. Next, you'll look away from your shoulder and start to feel the stretch at the back of your neck down to the top of your shoulder. Not so much that you start to strain, but feel for the gentle stretch instead. So a lot of times when we go into pose, sometimes also we go very deeply. You want to move into the extreme really fast. Slow down. Yoga is something that teaches you that no matter how fast you want to go, there's still a time period for you to get there. Use the flowing hand to pull your torso back up, then use right hand to cradle the head back up. Untuck the back foot and go over towards the left hand side. Left leg straight, right foot back into half hero. Inhale to spread side ribs. Exhale, draw front ribs down. Huge inhale down into your side ribs, front and back. Hold the breath, move your body towards the side bend, as deep as holding the breath allows you to go. Let the body stay there, exhale into side bend. And coming into neck release, arms by the side of your ribs. Huge inhale, lift arms away from shoulder. Exhale, hit left ear towards left shoulder, relaxing to your neck. Feel for how you can show yourself kindness when you're in a pose like that. Do you go into the extreme when you start to hurt? Or do you work in a gentle way that allows you to, work deeper into the pose? Use the floating hand to pull your torso back up and cradle the head up. Untuck the back foot and come down onto your back for today we have star spiral pulse. Make sure you can reach the block. So put a block near you. Interlace your fingers and put it behind the head. Let the head rest onto your palm. Bend your knees in 90 and point elbows up towards the sky. Here we go. Take a deep inhale, lift head and shoulders out. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, reach both elbows towards left thigh, right foot straight up skywards. Turn the right foot in. Now huge inhale into the lower back. Then exhale, spiral your legs up. 3 times. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone. Exhale, reach both elbows towards right thigh, left foot straight up skywards, turn left foot in. Exhale, revolve, spiral the legs and pulse up 3 times. Pull belly down. Huge inhale, come back to the center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, reach both elbows, left thigh, right foot straight out skywards, turn the right foot in. Huge inhale into lower back. Exhale, spiral legs up. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows, right thigh, left foot straight up skywards, turn left foot in. Exhale, revolve the legs in and spiral up. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows, left thigh, right foot straight out skywards. Turn right foot in. Huge inhale into lower back. Exhale, spiral your legs up. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, right thigh, left foot straight out skywards, turn left foot in. Inhale into lower back. Exhale, spiral your legs up. 3 times. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Whew. Let's do one more. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows, left thigh, right foot straight up skywards, turn right foot in. Huge inhale into lower back. Exhale, spiral the legs up. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, right thigh, left foot straight up skywards, turn left foot in. Huge inhale into lower back. Exhale, spiral legs up. 3 times. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to the center, head down, feet down. Whew. How does that feel for you guys? Take the block, put it the tall way underneath your sacrum. Sometimes you need to tiptoe to come out higher, to put the block onto your pelvis, or no, the sacrum. So if you don't know where your sacrum is, it's the bone at the bottom of your spine, in between the butt cheeks. Take a huge inhale, turn on your legs. Exhale, lift chest to chin. Put hands onto your waist, on the soft part of your waist. Huge inhale into your lower back. Exhale, use hands, traction ribcage away from pelvis. Relaxing into your neck and your shoulder here. Coming into a half virasana, I'm going to show you the left leg. Let's do the left leg first, since my left leg is in front of the camera. So tuck, exhale, tuck left foot underneath. Pull the left foot in underneath you towards your shoulder into a half hero. But sometimes the top of your foot down onto the ground is really tough for you. Come into tucking the toes under. So if you can, you just stay here and breathe. Huge inhale down into the front of your hip. Exhale to relax all these muscles here. And release the left foot. Now inhale down into your lower back. And exhale, switch over towards the other side. You can work with tugging toes under, sending thigh bones away from you. That is a good way to feel it. Then as you become more flexible, you will start to be able to tuck the toes under. And release. Press your feet down into the ground and leave the butt of the block. Exhaling, tuck tailbone, lower upper back down. Exhale, tuck tailbone, lower the middle back down, lower back down, then come down all the way. Roll over to your left and roll yourself up, coming into your dolphin. Let's work with fresh prep for today, and we do this together. Put your left elbow down onto the ground, come up onto your right palm. Move the right palm to the middle of the mat. Elbow on top of your wrist. Now take a huge inhale into your upper back. Turn on your chest muscle here, turn on your armpit muscle here. Exhale, straighten up your legs. Huge inhale into your shoulder. Exhale, wrap shoulder and lift ribcage off the shoulder joint. Left shoulder joint. And release the knees down. Right hand down, switching over towards the other side. Right hand, right elbow down, come out onto left palm, move the left palm to the middle of the mat. Huge inhale, broaden upper back. Turn on your chest. Exhale, straighten up the legs. Huge inhale, wrap left shoulder. Exhale to lift ribcage off the shoulder joint. And release the knees down. And come onto the front of the mat for our sun salutation. Have your roll near you. Hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge, left foot step back, lower left knee down, pat left knee. Inhale, arms up. Open up the arms and lengthen the back leg away from you. Exhale, hands down, plank pose. Modified chaturanga. Knees down. Exhale, come all the way down, pulling shoulders away from your ear and the ground. Inhale, low cobra. Shift arms forward so that the elbows is underneath shoulder. Pulling chest forward and out. Exhale, down dog. Lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Pat right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into forward fold. Step the back foot in, let the upper body hang. Inhale, roll up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plank. Lower down for modified chaturanga. Knees down, come down. Low cobra, inhale, lift ribs up and forward. Exhale, down dog. Lunge, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back foot in, let upper body hang. Inhale, roll up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. In, lunge. Inhale, left foot step back, lower left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plank. Modified chaturanga. Exhale, knees down, come down. Inhale, low cobra, lift ribs. Exhale, down dog. Lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back foot in. And inhale, roll up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Grab your roll and put it in between your thighs. Coming into standing back bend with roll. Now hands onto your hip, finger spring out towards the side. Huge inhale, tuck tailbone down by squeezing onto the roll. Exhale, lift ribs away from the pelvis. Lean back slightly. Release the roll and come down into forward fold. Exhale. Lunge. Back bend with hands grabbing ankle. Right foot step back, lower right knee down, pat right knee. From here, shift the hip forward in front towards the front heel, pick the back foot out. Grab hold of the back foot. Inhale, lift chest up and forward. Exhale, relax your shoulder blades down, slide shoulder blades down the back, not relax. Release, plank pose. Modified chaturanga, knees down, come down. Inhale, low cobra, lift the ribs. Exhale, down dog. Lunge, back bend, hands grab ankle. Inhale, right foot forward. Lower left knee down, pat left knee. Grab the back foot with one hand. Now some of you, if you're not stable in this pose, take a block, put it beside you, hold on to the block. If not, your hands can be on your thighs like that. More advanced people, grab back foot. Inhale, lift ribs up and forward. Exhale, relax, slide shoulder blades down the back. You can squeeze the shoulder blades together here as well. Release, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Coming into B series with 3 pose vignettes. Have your roll and block near you. Hands to your heart center, exhale. Inhale into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, scoop chest forward. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back into chaturanga. Roll up into cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming into warrior one, bird wings. Inhale, left foot step forward into warrior one. Now arms goes by the bend your elbows 90 and the arms goes by the side of your rib cage. Clamp your elbows to the side of your ribs, all the way. Think of it like there's a gold bar here and you don't want to let that gold bar drop. So you squeeze onto that gold bar. Now, use only the upper back muscle here on top of your shoulder to help you roll open the arms towards the side. So feel for the squeezing of the muscles here at the back of your shoulder. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, roll back. Squeeze the arms into the side of your ribs. Squeeze your upper shoulder muscles. Exhale, forward. 3 more times. On your own. Inhale, open up. Then exhale, come forward. Release and coming into easy twisting warrior. Left hand down, right hand up. Huge inhale. Lift ribs away from pelvis. Exhale, open up the chest. Release and come into warrior one back bend. Hands goes back onto your hip like you did in your standing back bend just now. Hands back onto your hip. Traction. Tailbone down towards the ground with your thumb. Take a deep inhale. Lift ribcage away from pelvis. Exhale, lean back. Release, hands down, step back to plank. Come down into your knees. We're coming into cobra push-up with a roll. Take the roll, put it in between the thighs. Not so much that it blocks your way to come down into cobra. So make sure it flushes against your thigh bone here. Press the top of your legs down into the ground. Squeeze the roll. I was going to say block. Squeeze the roll. Turn on your sit bone muscle. That's a familiar word. Hands underneath your shoulder. Now huge inhale. Lift ribs up and forward. Exhale, release and pull chest forward down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift ribs. Forward and up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift ribs. Exhale, come down. Press back down, dog. Warrior one, bird wing. Inhale, right foot forward into warrior one. Bend arms in 90 and clamp the side of your elbows into the ribcage. Inhale, roll open the arms using the shoulder muscle. Exhale, come forward. Continue clamping elbows to the side of your ribs. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward. 3 more times on your own. Release and come into easy twisting warrior. Inhale, right hand down onto the ground, lift right arm up. Exhale into the twist. Check out what your neck is doing in this pose. Can you let go of the neck more? It's a very easy, not say an easy pose, but it's a good pose for you to challenge yourself how to let go. How can you be kind to yourself by not being so anxious all the time. Release and come into warrior one back bend, hands on hip. Use thumb, fuck tailbone down. Inhale, lift ribs up and away from pelvis. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades towards each other. Release, hands down. Come down to your knees, grab your roll, put it underneath your belly. Take the block, put it the long way in between the ankle. Now lay over the roll. Let the roll come into the body to massage the inside of your body. Hands underneath shoulder. Turn on your legs, turn on your inner leg line. Now inhale, push belly into roll, lift ribs. Come out into cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, push belly into roll, lift ribs. Up and forward. Exhale, come down. Inhale, push belly into roll, lift ribs, up and forward. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, lift ribs. Slide shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, come down. And release, push back into down dog. Coming into warrior one, brain cradling. Inhale, right foot forward in between hands into warrior one. Exhale, hands interlace and put it behind your skull. So at the end of your skull bone, there's this tapered off rounded part. Put the pinky side of your fingers over there. Now take a deep inhale, lift ribs and elbows up skywards. Exhale, lengthen your neck with your hands. So over here, the back bend comes from the upper back. Because the elbows is pointing out skywards, you get this little armpit opening here. And you are coming into lance dodger. Release your interlacing of the hands. Put right hand behind your lower back. Press the forearm into your lower back to traction the tailbone down to the ground. Huge inhale, lift ribs up. Exhale, lean back. Just gently opening here. Continue lifting elbows up skywards. And traction the back of your neck long. Release. Coming into twisting lunge. Lower back, knee down. Have your knees 90-90. Inhale, right hand out, make a fist. Exhale, hook right elbow outside left thigh. Press left palm into the fist. Inhale, press elbow down into thigh. Lift ribs. Slightly away from the thigh. Then exhale, revolve, open the chest. Release, hands down. Come down onto bowl over the roll. Grab the roll, put it underneath you. And lay over the roll. And come out onto your elbows. We do right side first, since the right side is facing the camera. Right hand grab right foot. Grab right ankle. On the outside, advance little people on the inside. Now inhale, left hand on the ground, pull. Left hand towards you to lift the chest up and forward. Exhale, kick foot into hand. release. Come over towards the other side. So left hand grab left ankle on the inside or outside. Exhale, use right hand on the ground, pull the ground towards you. Pull the hands towards you to lift chest and ribs up. And release. Come on down. Press back into down dog. Warrior 1, brain cradling. Inhale, right foot forward. Into warrior 1. Interlace finger, exhale. Hook the pinky finger side onto the back of your neck. Huge inhale. Lift ribs. Elbows up skywards. Exhale, lengthen the back of your neck. Now from here, release your left hand from the back of your neck. Left hand goes towards the back into lance dodger with brain cradling. Press left hand into your lower back to help traction the tailbone down towards the ground. Inhale, lift ribs up. Exhale, lengthen the back of your neck. Release and come down into twisting lunge. Lower the back knee down. Legs in 90-90. Inhale, left arm up. Make a fist with left hand. Exhale, left elbow outside right thigh. Press the palm into the fist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, roll open your chest. Now stay in your legs here while you're doing this twist. Press the mount of the big toes into the ground. Squeeze your sit bone towards each other. And press the back shin onto the ground. Now how does that feel? Check it out. Release. Press back into plank pose and come down to your knees. Grab the block. Roll. There. Roll. Put it underneath your belly and lay over the roll. We're coming up into bow over the rope. So come out onto your elbows first. Now the first thing to do is actually to come into one arm, one leg. So if this is too much for you, go back to one arm, one leg. Do 5 breaths on each side if you're doing one arm, one leg. Then the rest of us, grab right ankle with right hand. Kick the foot into your hands, bend the left knee, and left hand grab left ankle. Inhale, lift ribs and foot up. Exhale, relax the belly into the roll. And release all the way down. Now, for some of us, you can actually feel a little pulsing that is inside the belly here while you're laying down. So that is a good indication for you to feel that, the row works. It is pushing against your, it is refreshing your internal organs right here. Push yourself back into down dog. Let's continue to move. Lunge, heel to butt. Come back to down dog. Lunge, heel to butt. Inhale, left foot forward. Pat right knee. Exhale, grab the right foot. More flexible people, pull it into the butt like that. Left hand goes onto your lower back to help you lengthen your chest up and forward. Less flexible people, grab onto the foot with both your hands and lift chest up and forward as well. Release and come into lunge back bend with strap. Grab your strap, fold it into half, loop the strap around the back foot. Inhale, lift ribs, armpit, elbows, hands, foot up skywards. Exhale, chest forward. Relaxing to your upper back muscles here. Release. And we're coming into lounge lunge. Your right hand goes in front of the... You got to test it out. So, either one foot away from the left foot or slightly forward. And as you exhale, hug the legs in towards your chest, left leg in towards your chest, and roll your ribs over towards the left. Feel for the length that you're creating on this side of your body and the ribs. Next, you'll slide the back foot away from you. And release. Come down onto over the row again. Grab the row, put it underneath you, grab the strap, and lay over the row. So if your row goes up of shit like mine, give it a tightening roll, just a quick tightening roll, so it goes back to its shape. Bend the right foot, loop the strap around the right foot. Okay, grab onto the strap. Coming into bow over the row, one arm, one leg with the strap. Elbows out skywards. I'll take a deep inhale. Pull left hand towards you to lift chest, ribs out. Exhale, same hands, elbows up skywards and foot. Reach your left leg away from you and press the top of the left leg down into the ground. Release this side. Switch over towards the other side. So once you're ready, come up. Exhale, pull right hand towards you. Lift chest, ribs up, and hands. Now this is a very good pose here to find out how are you showing kindness to yourself. Are you pushing yourself too hard? Gently release. Remove the roll. Let's step back into down dog. Coming into lunge, heel to butt. Inhale, right foot forward, left knee down, pat left knee. So I always tell my student that my left side is very tight. So I'm going to use both hands on the left side. So come into, exhale into lunge, heel to butt. Inhale, lift chest and ribs up, forward. Exhale, pull heel towards your butt. Huge inhale down into the back of your ribs. Exhale, lift back ribs away from your lower back. Release and come into lunge with a strap. Take the strap and loop it around the back foot. And exhale, lift armpit, elbows, hands out skywards. And gently release. Coming into large lunge. Left hand forward, about 1 palm or 1 foot distance away from the front foot. Hug your front thigh towards you. And then exhale, roll the chest over towards your right hand side. Inhale down into the side of your body. Exhale, send left foot away from you. Release. That is a very good pose to stay in, so that's why I stay there for so long. Coming into bow over the roll with a strap. Down level people, come back into bow over the roll, or use the strap, come into one arm, one leg. Then the rest of us lay over the roll. That is the first step. Then you take the strap, bend both your legs, loop the strap around the ankle. For this particular one, you might need to go longer on the strap. Okay, here we go. Now inhale, kick the strap, kick the foot into the strap to lift your ribs up. Then, if it is possible, your left hand join right hand. And inhale, lift ribs, Armpit, hands out skywards, foot out skywards as well. Exhale over the row. And gently release over the row. Take 3 deep breaths here down into your lower back. That is a very, very energizing pose. And you will feel that it feels like, to me, death is coming. Press yourself back and move yourself to a wall. Beginners, you are working with camel on the wall. Go near the wall. Your knees is about 1 inch off the wall. Put the pelvis onto the wall. Rib cage onto the wall. Then hands onto the hip. From here, inhale, lift chest up. Next, exhale, peel the chest away from the wall. And you come back onto the wall and sit back onto your heels. Alright? More advanced student, you are working today on the wall in the reverse direction. So if you have camel in your practice, this pose will suit you more to work into deeper camel. Hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift chest up. Exhale, turn on your legs and lean back. I'm too close. Let me come forward. Inhale, lift chest up. Exhale, lean back. One and out. Exhale, touch the wall. And start to walk the hands down. Then maybe come back up and take a seat. Now, more advanced student, you can walk further down the wall. I'm just gonna do one quick demo to see where I am today. So you can pause the video and do this as many times as you need to. Let's get back onto the mat. Now lay down onto your back for a back traction. Put the heels of your palm on the hip crease. Now take a deep inhale down into your lower back. And exhale, press your hands into your thigh to traction your lower back and press lower back down into the ground. Now some people will feel more comfortable when they press your hands down and their lower back arches. So check out what's what difference does it make inside your body as you do this? Release. Let's do that one more time. You can try adding an Uddiyana Bandha into it. So as you push hands into your thighs on exhale, suck the belly into the spine. Now let's try that. Take a deep inhale down into your lower back. Exhale, press hands into thigh and pull lower belly down. You can do that a couple more rounds to get a use of that. Now take the roll. Put it in between the thighs down into the crotch. It's call time again at the end of the class. Don't hate me. This is to unwind the back. Interlace your fingers and put it behind your head. Let the head rest onto the palm. Now take a deep inhale down into your lower back. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Scoop tailbone up. Exhale. Squeeze block. Squeeze roll. Lift head and shoulders up. Pull belly down. Inhale. Head and pelvis comes down. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Squeeze roll. Exhale. Lift head and shoulders up. Pull belly down. Inhale. Head and pelvis comes down. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Scoop tailbone up. Exhale. Squeeze roll. Lift head and shoulders. Pull belly down. Inhale. Head and pelvis comes down. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Scoop tailbone up. Exhale. Squeeze roll. Lift head and shoulders. Pull belly down. Inhale. Head and pelvis comes down. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Squeeze roll. Don't skip this part of the video. Exhale. Scoop tailbone up. Lift head and shoulders up. Pull belly down. Squeeze your sit bone muscles towards each other. Squeeze the roll. Pull belly down a second time. Inhale. Head and pelvis comes down. We do one more for every of you out there who have supported me. Hold the breath. Press. Lower back down. Scoop tailbone up. Exhale. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bone. Lift head and shoulders up. Pull belly down. Inhale. Head and pelvis comes down. Remove the roll. Come into Baddha Konasana on the back. Soles of the feet together and grab a hold of the outer edge of your feet. Do 2 rounds of Uddiyana Bandha here. Press your lower back down into the ground. Take a deep inhale into your lower back. And exhale forcefully through your mouth. Hold the breath. Pull belly in and out. Release belly, inhale. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Hold the breath. Pull belly in and out. Release belly, inhale and release. Come down into Shavasana. Straighten up your legs in front of you. Let the feet fall out towards the side. Arms by the side of the body, palm facing up skywards. Relax your whole body down to the ground and simply let the ground carry you. You do not need to worry about anything else because we are all safe at home. Feel the weight of your arms, the weight of your body. Relax to your facial muscles, the muscles around your eyeballs, and relax your jaw.
For those of us who are ready to get up, start to deepen the breath. Bring awareness back onto hands and legs. Roll over to the left and use your hands to pick yourself up. Come into sitting. Hands into your heart center, bow the head slightly down to your heart. Continue to show yourself kindness, especially during this period. Sometimes we might be too harsh on ourselves because you got a lot of things that is coming in towards you. Like, for example, you got a lot of responsibility that you have to take care of when you are at home. Show yourself some kindness. But don't be so hard on yourself today. And see how that changes your energy. I bow to light in you. Namaste. Bye bye.